Hi, this is Tape Gaming, and once again I am playing Prison Architect. This is part 2 of my ongoing series in which I build and run a prison in real time and do lots of things and stuff. And in the last episode I kind of half-built a prison to try and do it cheaply and cost efficiently. And today I'm bringing in the prisoners so that I can start making money off my prison and expanding it and actually running a prison. So I've turned normal risk prisoners to open so that they can come in. And since I last filmed, I have made a few minor changes. Just built some new cell things, fired a workman, hired a guard, just kind of made things ready for my prisoners. So that's all built. We've got about 4 hours in game time before they come, or it would be a really long, boring video if it were real time. Anyway, so I've got a warden, and I'm going to go into this little menu called Bureaucracy, and unlock some stuff. What would be good is, well, initially security, but also maintenance, because then I can get prison labor and start doing laundry things. But I'm going to go for security first. So that's been researched by my warden, and he'll research security, and I'll be able to get a chief who can then unlock things like video cameras and deployment, so I can put my guards where they need to be. But he will need an office, so I'm going to go into the foundations menu and build him a nice small office next to the warden's office. That should suffice, because it has to be 4 by 4, so yeah, that should be big enough. And it requires an entrance, so I will get it as staff door. Now you can see I'm running quite low on funds. I have about $7,700, but if I go into this menu, I still have 3 grants, and I've almost completed Cell Block A, and probably pretty close to completing Administration Center, so when I need money I can just get another grant. Anyway, so they're building my prison. Building my prison, they're building an office, which is part of my prison, I suppose. And we've got a little while before the new prisoners will roll up, so I'm just going to expand this fence out a little to fence off all this, keep it secure, although my prisoners should never get to this point, so that fence should be irrelevant, but if they punch through all of these staff doors, they might get out. So yeah, so what I'll need now is utilities. Go into the utilities menu and connect that office to the power. It will also need, it's just flashing at me telling me that the prisoners will be here in 2 hours, so I'm going to quickly get this office furnished. Put a desk in, a chair in, and a filing cabinet. That sold fairly cheap stuff, I think. Yeah, and then label this an office. Where's that? Oh, it's there. Yeah. And it'll yell at me because it has no stuff in it, but that'll be fixed real soon. Anyway, we have about an hour and a half before the prisoners get here. Everything is in order for them, and I have been playing a bit of this game. I haven't been playing it that much because I've got some other things, like I got the Orange Box, which, yeah, that's some pretty old games, but I haven't bothered downloading up until now. I got X3 Terran Conflict. I'll probably be doing some videos on all of those kind of things. But I have been playing a little bit of this. I was building a prison, and I did it quite a lot more efficiently than I started on this, which I'm a little sad about, because I like to do things really efficiently, and it would be nice if this was super efficient, but it's good enough. It'll stand on its feet, and the prisoners will be here super soon, so I want to put I keep saying super a lot. That's 800. Yeah, I can waste money on some floor for that. I'm all about, I don't know what I'm all about. I'm always saying I'm all about efficiency and being economical, but that's largely bullshit. I just spent $800 on flooring. I don't know. So yeah, we've got prisoners coming pretty soon, 10 minutes. My guards will escort them to their cells, where they will spend the rest of their days. Or like some days until they're released, because that's how prison works. in the USA, in Europe, and just every country that isn't like... Okay, this could... No, I'm going to stop just in case that comes off really insensitive or racist. You know, we have a good law system. Okay, he served 2.2 years, probably in that truck. That'd suck. Nah, I'm sure he's been in some other place. So he assaulted an officer and got 7 years. He got grievous bodily harm. I'm pretty sure that's knives and stuff. Car theft. Pretty sure that's called Grand Theft Auto. Sadly, we're not playing that game. This guy's in here for 32 years for arson, criminal damage, and perjury. Perjury and arson don't usually go together. That's, yeah, okay. Carjacking, burglary, fuck saying that word. Some stuff happened. He robbed shit. Arson, okay, we've got a lot of arsonists. Violent disorder, assaulting an officer, perjury, robbery, indie video game piracy. I'm pretty sure video game piracy gets less than indie video game piracy, because this is an indie company, so they're probably pretty pissed off. After work, so I'll oh, this guy has a proper bio. After working as a cleaner, I'm speaking like this for this. After working as a cleaner of a prison, he cleaned the trouts of the... What the fuck? The trouts of the guards and some of the prison. What? What does that even say? After working as a cleaner of a prison, he cleaned the trouts of the guards and some of the prisoners. And then set off deadly smoke bombs. Holy fuck. He made and left some prisoner locked in the prison to die. P.S. The cleaner always wears a gas mask, always. Okay, I didn't really understand that, but okay. He got 3 years for stuff, including indie game piracy. They include indie, because that's probably worse, because they're robbing less money people. Words don't go together today. Fuck this. Right, so they're being ferried into there, and my security has almost been researched. Right, how much will one of those guards cost? I'm probably, okay. A chief will cost me $1,000 and then 200 a day. Okay. I think I get 100 quid extra a day, 100 bucks extra a day. I'm using lots of colloquialisms. And I'm pretty sure I have a mixed audience from America and UK. So if I say quid, that probably sounds weird to Americans. And if I say bucks, that probably sounds weird to British people. So I'm going to chop and change. Anyway, so that's $1,000 on the chief and 200 a day. So he'll be able to research stuff. But I will need some money. I'm running pretty low. So let's look at grants. Cell block A. I don't know. Should I get... Okay, that's 10 grand, and that should pay for the kind of things I want. Unlock finance through bureaucracy. Hire an accountant. Oh, that wants me to hire an accountant? Oh, okay, I guess. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hire maintenance first, because I want stuff like that. And I'm going to build another office. And then I should take a look at my regime. Okay, I'm pretty flustered. I didn't actually take that much care of this whilst I haven't been playing it. That's probably big enough. That'll be fine. Right, that'll need an entrance. There you go, that'll do. And it'll need power. Superpower. There you go. It won't need superpowers. Or will it? Probably will need superpowers. And I will unlock deployment. God, I am spending a lot of money on things, but it's fine. Now, what's this guy in for? 20 years for multiple crimes, including... Oh, this is our arsonist. Assault violent, yeah. I just like looking at their bios. Ooh, I should probably turn off prisoner intake for now, because I have no more space. Okay. Right. What now? I haven't done that much in the last 10 minutes. I've broadened the prisoners. I should probably quickly do a few things. Including, I built an office. Oh yeah, take a look at the regime. Get all that sorted out, and probably wrap this up fairly quickly. Right, I want to leave time for work in the future. We'll give them 2 hours of shower time, because, they want to be clean. Then we'll give them free time there. Leave a thing in their cell. That looks good for now. Okay, the regime looks alright for now. I'm gonna drop the meal variety a little, save me some money, because I don't have that much money right now. Okay, it's eat time. They probably spent decent money on that stuff rather than not enough money. That makes me angry. It makes me angry that my prisoners are getting actual good things. Right, so I'll just build this office. Label it an office once again. What's the problem? Okay, good. No, nothing serious. And then, luckily fence is free, because I like to shop and change a lot. And then demolish this fence so that he can move. I think maintenance will be going in there first, yeah. Alright, okay. Right, they're eating. I should think of more things to do. I should probably get some things kind of built up in this episode. Maybe more cells. Okay, cell block A. I said I'd keep a bunch of grants, but that was a lie. I'll keep that one in reserve and try and do as much as I can with the 20 grand I'm about to get now. I should just hire an accountant. Okay, right. I've got to raise my prisoner count to what? It's covered up by stuff. That's really good. Okay. And a lot of screen tear. That's a very common bug. I mean, I know it's an alpha, but that's hopefully something they'll fix soon. Right, so let's buy a bunch of 200 bucks for a bed. My bed didn't cost that much. I mean, the bed in my home, where I'm not a criminal. Yeah, that's it's fuck paying that. Okay, actually, and 100 quid for a toilet? Screw that. Cells are expensive, and doors are like 200 quid. None of this stuff. That's very expensive, I have to say. I know it would be ridiculous. It would make the game very easy if it wasn't. But wow. I mean, they spend more on these prisoners than is spent on me. Although, actually, I'm pretty sure on the real system, or at least in Britain, more is spent on prisoner meals. Each prisoner gets more money spent on his meals than submariners do. So criminals are treated better than people who've broken the law, people like murderers and things. So that's real good. I'm glad we've got our priorities right. Anyway, enough of me getting angry at governments. Okay, they're putting beds in and toilets in. That could take a little while. What can I do that won't involve that? Okay, maintenance is almost done. That's good. Because then, when I have maintenance, I can hire cleaners, which is always good, and mainly prison labour, which means I can get laundry done. Because the thing I found is when you don't give them clean clothes, they get very angry about it and start breaking things. Turns out prisoners like to be treated like humans. This guy's called Really. Really? Is he called Really? Oh, this is our cleaner guy, Harley. Ooh, haven't read this. Sentenced to life after bludgeoning 5 co-workers to death using a can of peas. When interviewed by police, it was determined that Brad had snapped after a series of small problems. Finally boiling over when a dropped can rolled under an aisle. Okay, so he's mental. A lot of these biographies don't match up with stuff that actually happened. Because his biography is that he's a murderer. However, okay, I've lost it, but his crimes don't involve murder. Assault of an officer, and he didn't bludgeon 5 people, apparently. So, it's lying to me is what's happening right here. Anyway, right, I'm going to speed up time, get this done quickly. Then get all that put in. Label these cells. Because the faster my money, I want to get, well, as many prisoners in as possible, because, okay, they've gone for free time, good. The faster my, the more prisoners, I have in my prison, the more money I get. The more money I get, the faster I can do things, the less money I'll need for grants, and the faster I can get an execution room. That's one of my priorities. I kind of want to do that. That sounds fun. Not in a murdery way, just in a that'll be fun on the game way. So they've all gone and taken a shower, and I now can cope with a lot of people, and just got another 10 grand for doing the jail cells, so I'm good for money right now. And what I will do is buy drains for this, because I just noticed it flooded. That was like $100 on drains. Okay, I can open these doors by right-clicking, not just sending my guards out. Okay, they're building things. I've got my cells done. I'm putting my drains in. It is now time for eating. Ooh, I will just really quickly hire my foreman. That's good. I will... Okay. Oh, and I have deployment now. Good. That means I can tell guards what to do and where to go. So I'll put a guard in there to keep that under control. That's good. I now have space for more prisoners, so I will open up to more normal risk prisoners. They'll be here in 10 hours. I want to put more expensive flooring on there because, well, because now I've started, I can't stop. It's like cocaine, but, oh no, I was going to say, but expensive, but cocaine's pretty expensive. I've never bought or taken cocaine, but I hear it's not cheap. Just my insight on the criminal world. I am playing Prison Architect. I can talk about crime. Put it in normal speed. They're probably... Okay, now they've just got cell time, then bedtime. Right, so let's research some things. I've got a lot of money. So I'm going to go for prison labour straight away, because I'm a bastard. For finance, because then I get more money for a grant. That'll all take a little while. They're going back to their cells. They're going back to their cells for some sleep. I think I will go to my room for some sleep and wrap up here. I've got my prisoners in and everything's, I think, in order. So this has been some Prison Architect with tape. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like the video, like the video. If you want to see more of this Kerbal Space Program, probably some X3 and various other games, because I'm getting a lot more games now, please subscribe. It'll be a lot of fun in the future. What else do I want to say? Yeah, that's about it. This has been Prison Architect with tape. I will see you next time.